ya.
Don't be sorry. It's my mental throne. Hey, don't look so sad. Yeah, I know the world is going mad.
You want civil war, but you lack conviction.
Okay, I'll vote for Starmer.
You never been intimidated by something you haven't done. You got me, you got you. Don't feel alone. Never feel it's just you. It's not just you. It's not just you. Or a clever trick of the mind, but it's not just you. We have an army. It's not all the way. We are the people. And we
Command a war, but don't be a cunt.
We have a heart. We have a head.
Kill everyone on the bridge.
I'm having a ball.
They make a course correction for
You, Mr. Rascal.
My name is Owen Jones, a renowned drama queen, pseudo-intellectual and champagne socialist.
Marxist shites with blood on them. There's 100 live there, but for them it's okay. They went to uni, studied home economics. Yeah, that will save the day. They will say we never heard a fly, and you can't call it a lie. They never laid a hand, they never took the land. They just let the people starve in a slave state. The only others who got to work too late. Utopia. Utopia. The prison for the mind. An excuse to make slaves. Utopia. A fictitious state. Freedom enforced.
Hey guys, Tom Fury Zero News. I don't know if I've run out of notifications today, and I may have done. If I have, that's my own fault. So maybe people see some replay or whatever. Anyway, so let me just get my thoughts together again and actually decide which route I'm going to take. Beautiful. I've just seen a load of ants for the first time this year. Wasps, bees, and the sun's actually really warm. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. It's a bit colder than it has been, but it don't matter. It's just nice. Soft wind, beautiful. Really nice day. And I guess that leads me into the first point. So I'm Tom Fury, this is Zero News. Why are people so uptight at the moment? Has anyone noticed? People seem really, really uptight. And it's strange. It's strange because on the one hand, there's like for a lot of people, there's genuine hope. Hi you guys. For a lot of people, there seems to be genuine hope. But for other more, I don't know. Are they more self-interested, or are they just got different politics? I mean, different politics is fine. Like I said, everybody's vote is their own. I would never, ever judge someone on a vote. Even the left fucking vote, you know, that's their vote to make, right? So I've never been like that. But I don't understand at the moment why people seem so jumpy, so quick to take offence or quick to offer it. It's really strange. There seems to be a lot of butt hurt going on, and I don't understand why, because it's like, for me for instance, as I've said many a time, like what's going on now is no victory or defeat for me. What's going on now is, hey, something really cool's happening. This Rupert Lowe guy I've heard a lot about is growing. This might be a really good thing because he's already outdone all of the others, including the Conservative Party. So he's already outdone all these people. Like, surely that's a good thing. And even if you don't support that party, surely it's, again, if it's got right-wing policies, which other parties that claim to be on the right wing have said they agreed with, until they didn't. Very confusing. It's very confusing to keep up with. So I'm confused as to the negativity in people on YouTube. X I don't look at as much at the moment. So it's harder for me to say on X at the moment. I haven't looked this last week very much. X I think I take breaks from because it gets It's one of the worst places, in a way. It's great for free speech, but it's just an environment of, you know. So I dip in and out. But yeah, there's kind of an air of hostility, and I just can't help but think, like, again, there's always motive when there's that much hostility. And I don't just mean motive to be political, you know, to win politically. I mean motive as in, what is, you know, I keep thinking, what are people lost? Is it money? Is it this? Is it that? And normally you could say follow the money. But I'm thinking this is one of the very rare cases where it's not just about money, it's about control. It's about control, I think. And yeah, I don't know. Is it that if Rupert Lowe wins this, it breaks a lot of narratives for a lot of people? Is it that it breaks the bank? I don't know. Is it that they're trying to be realistic? And I'm trying to give people the benefit of the doubt and say, well, look, 3 years is a long way away, and he's got a lot to do yet. Maybe that would be somebody makes that argument. That's fair enough. But I'm just kind of weirded out by some of the responses, especially as I feel like our jobs is to offer you as many options as possible. So, like, I'll just give you, for instance, let's say someone else is on their channel and they're supporting UKIP. I've got no problem with that whatsoever. Or Advance, somebody else is on their channel doing Advance. I've got no problem with that whatsoever. That's what you're supposed to do, right? But I kind of feel like it's my job to circulate options and look at them. But I also feel like it's my job to do what the people are asking. Not to the exclusion of common sense, obviously, because then you get rage baited like Raja Jackson. But I mean, what I mean is, when I just feel like at the moment, like, the people have spoken, and like, it wouldn't matter what I thought at this point unless I had some deep dark secret to reveal on Rupert Lowe, or unless I had some deep dark secret about his country that I could his party that I could back up. I don't know what I'd have against it. I don't know what the problem would be. That's what I'm trying to figure out. And I mean, from a few people, especially when it's the people themselves, it seems like you've unified, you know. And I absolutely owe people an apology, because I said, you know, I felt like the British Lion was dead. People aren't going to stand up. Well, they are. They are. Maybe they just felt they needed a realistic option. I don't know. But I feel like what I'm seeing at the moment, if it continues, is a mass movement. It's a mass movement of people. And I would love to know how many of them cross the political spectrum. I'd be very curious. Just because of self-preservation. I've even heard people on the left, believe it or not, say they don't want to lose their homes and stuff like that, which is crazy, because you know that they're normally all for this. So, are we about to have a big change? Could it really happen? Anything can happen in politics. But I'm still, look, if you want my honest truth, like, if I was to open up my heart to you and say to you, what do I truly believe inside? Politics has always let us down. So yeah, I'm hoping Rupert can change things, and I'm really hoping that he's the real deal. He seems to be. He's done all the right things so far. So far, happy with what he's done, and so far believe he's the best candidate by far, because he's proving it just with the gravitational pull he's got and the amount of attention he's getting without barely trying, which none of the others combined have managed to get. So it's massive. It's massive. So, like, yeah, there's a position there where you can see light at the end of the tunnel. However, do I believe that he will get in power and that will fix everything? At the bottom of my heart, the best I could offer is I don't know. And on other days, I don't know. I do believe this. I believe that this is the last election coming to really, truly have a chance to make a difference. So if, for instance, Rupert Lowe didn't keep his promises, then I think this country would explode. I think it would explode, because there's one thing. That's the one thing I think Rupert Lowe understands it as well. A lot of people who are sick to death of politics are going and offering their support to Rupert Lowe, and this isn't a Boris Johnson, I'm borrowing your vote. This is much more serious. This is, we're coming to you for help. That's a much deeper, darker level of responsibility. And I think he seems like a smart enough man to realise that if he can't do the things that he says, or doesn't at least try his absolute hardest, something's got to give. Something's got to give. And I think that's why, you know, I'd rather believe in what he might be capable of doing than the other thing, because the other thing just means civil war or violence or whatever else. So we need to make miracles happen, but they already kind of have, in terms of records being broken. If that momentum's kept, it really is possible anything could happen, but it's just never been done before, or not in any recent times anyway. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think there's a strange amount of negativity out there, considering that so many, I mean, I'm talking about amongst creators, YouTubers, TikTokers, whatever. Do you think there's a strange amount of negativity, or do you think it's just people trying to be objective? Or is it just my own perception? Has everything you've seen been positive and cool? Hang on, I'm just trying to see if there's a dog up there. Beep, 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 beep. Focus, focus, focus. Can't see. Is that a dog? No, it's a kid. Alright, be even more careful. Sorry about the sunshine. Hi, Craig. Is that Steve? Hey, Steve. Hey. Hey to the people, I'm seeing your names, just trying to get the sunshine out of here. Yeah, it's beautiful sunshine, it's very warm. Hey, how you doing, Jesse? Tash. Saying hello to everybody. Hey Dave, good to see you, buddy. Oh, so come here. Come here. Come here. Sorry guys, I'm going to have to let this dog come past. I might have to, Come here. 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 Beep, beep. Come here. I like Rupert. Yeah, he bought I saw a post, another post where he's kind of, he keeps saying no excuses about things, and he's right. Like he keeps coming up with, and some of the solutions he's coming up with aren't new. Some of them are, but he's coming up with simple solutions and saying this doesn't need to be difficult, and it's making perfect sense. And I think that's what we need, instead of people keep trying to wrap this up with, oh, this is delicate, oh, this is this. It's just rationalised common sense, and I think that's what we need from somebody doing this. All this delicacy just makes things worse, because it makes it look like you've actually got something to hide, like you're actually doing something wrong. So what Farage is kind of the corner he put himself in, trying to be Mr. Humanitarian. With good intentions, all right. Good intentions has got us there before. Look where it's ended us up. Shush. Hey. All right. Be polite. Be polite. Be polite. Sorry, guys. Shush. 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 Beep 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 beep. Right? This way? Not this way? Because this kid's there. Good. Sorry about that. He's up against the machine. Yeah, I agree. And that's going to be the biggest clash of all. So, I think... See, it's interesting. Because Rupert Lowe's like one of those professional MPs, right, professional politicians, right? So will he go to social media and try to get his word out for all the channels? But that could have a detrimental effect, as it has on some parties. Or it could have a positive. because of the type of politician he is, it might not be seen as professional with him. Other people, they would probably get away with it. Or will he be the type of person that does one interview here and wait for everybody else to distribute it, which they are at the moment. Practically, people are doing a lot of the work for him. So, I mean, here's the thing. If it was just in the movement, Dave, that I was seeing this support towards him, I wouldn't be that impressed. It's the amount of people outside the movement that are following him that I'm really impressed with. Because that's what's made me go, oh, this is what a real politician looks like when they get support. It's a totally different gravitational pull. So instead of just moving the people inside our movement, it's moving people in the country. And so the media machine, they could still cut him up. They could still cut him up and he may not get past it. I agree. But it could be that people are so fucking sick of being lied to by the media machine that they bypass the media machine and go to other sources. YouTube now being their biggest source, hence why BBC rushed over to it, because it's the only way they get any numbers anymore. You know, so I don't know. We're in a new age now. Social media can make or break a career. That's what I mean. So like the idea that we can all know what's going to happen in 3 years' time is crazy, because we can't. Social media can make or break a career these days. One little knife move from someone, you know, proving that somebody else is just a human being. But this is what's, you know, this is what he's got to go up against. But that's the same for most politicians, in fairness. Let's not make him out to be a martyr. But yeah, he is up against the media machine, and they have made mincemeat of many of the people that came before him. But I would say, no disrespect to those that came before him, he is of a far higher caliber. Far higher. Just watching him work and that, he's a far higher caliber than the people who have tried to take on that machine before. So I don't know. That's what I want to see. I want to see those interviews, if they give them to him. That's going to be the question. Will he get them in the first place? Will he get the interviews in the first place? But he ought to as a mainstream politician. I'm going to be completely 100% transparent with you guys. I came online with two things to talk to you about, and that was just one small thing. And the other thing I've been stacking up all morning to speak to you about, and because I'm on camera, it's gone. And I'm not going to make up a load of bullshit content to cover the idea that I've actually forgotten the main part of the content that I was going to do. Sometimes what I do is I just write one word on my hand and it just clicks in memory, or it will just click by now. So I just extend the conversation by about a minute and I go, yeah. But it's gone. It's gone. I've had so much going on today. I've been to multiple different places for multiple different reasons. So I haven't had a chance to sit down, have a coffee, slow down yet. So I've still got things that have got absolutely nothing to do with the podcast or politics or everything else going around in my head as well. Not like, not serious things, just not on topic, you know, not on topic. So yeah, so they keep distracting me. So, like I said, rather than try and force something, if it comes back, I'll do another live stream. I'll probably save it for tomorrow. Because there's some things I have been looking into. It's been the last few days of quite some intensive stuff. But normally when it's ready to come out of me, I don't forget it. It'll just it'll just come out, and I won't be able to stop myself. So I'm going to go back home and get into the spirit of what I was doing, and it'll probably bring it back out of me. So yeah, but like I said, I might do a live tomorrow. But if I do, it'll be tomorrow morning. Because I want to get back on track and get some meaty subjects going again. Don't know if might try that StreamYard app tomorrow. We'll see how things go. But if feeling good and everything else, I might try the StreamYard app tomorrow, and we'll see if we can bring someone on as a guest, just as a test guest. You know what I mean? And see if it works. See if it's all right. If it is, then we know that we can kind of do that anywhere. So that'd be a cool thing to test out. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow, right, guys? And then it means I can be anywhere and you can jump on and have your say. So that'll be cool. All right. What gets me about Rupert Lowe is command presence. Yeah, he's got that aura, right, Steve? He's got that aura. And whatever you want to call that aura, it's not a very scientific term, I know, but whatever it is, it's that air, yeah, it's that air of confidence and competence and professionalism and years of experience. It's all balled into one. And it is, that's it. That's why I keep calling it like a gravitational pull. It's hard to ignore. It's hard to ignore. And that's not me being tribalistic, feverish. I can't be bothered to be feverish about any politician anymore. I'm not going to go and buy a Rupert Lowe t-shirt tomorrow. Just not me. But trying to deny the presence he's got at the moment is pissing in the wind, because he's got some serious presence. And at the moment, 3 years away admittedly, but at the moment he looks like the only serious contender. And the others need to do, there's no point people sniping and that. The others need to do something to prove different. The truth of it is the pressure's on them. They keep trying to put the pressure on Rupert. The pressure's on them to see if they can win the hearts and minds of the public. They've all got the same job. They've all got the same job at the end of the day, to win the hearts and minds and votes of the public. So, let's see. Let's see. That's fair. That's fair. So I don't know why anybody's bitching at the moment. That's fair. That's politics. What more do people fucking want? Do you know what? Some people don't know when they're catching a break. And it's like, we might be catching a break. We just might be. Not definitely, not guaranteed, but we might be catching the first break we've had in a long time. So for me, yeah, I'm not bitter about it. This is really good. And the fact that I'm nothing to do with Rupert Lowe's party, or I'm not a member or anything else, doesn't give me any sour grapes about it. Good luck to him. And I hope, if we can get through the 3 years, I hope he can change this country and do the things he says and get us back on track. Because this is a great country. And you know what? Perhaps one day we can go back to the welcoming country we used to be. This time without the ridiculous lefty policies. And this is part of what I forgot to say earlier on, is that so many of the things that are being defended from illegal immigration at the moment, the rights, religions, practices, and other practices of these people, they're being defended by a lot of people on the left, right? And a lot of these practices are things like Sharia law, which is illegal, or supposed to be. A lot of the practices they're talking about, although this is never said, we know is paedophilia, right? And some crazy circumcisions of women and things like that. I mean, the list goes on. And this is happening in Britain. These are some of the cultures, just some of the cultures that people want to preserve and protect over their own in this country. I'm sorry, but yes, maybe you shouldn't judge other cultures, but they're not all equal. And at least, even if you don't believe that, fine. They're certainly not compatible. If you don't want to say equal, fine. They're not compatible. And like I said in my other video, people attacked us. They attacked the British people. Time and time again. People remember that before 2015, there wasn't constant terrorism going on, and hadn't been since the IRA. And then when it started happening with Charlie Hebdo and all the rest of it, Sadiq Khan, that was when Sadiq Khan famously said, it's part of living in a city in the modern age. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't right before that. People forget how new some of these changes are. These are all the results of, and again, don't forget, you can look this up, Cameron and Merkel, 2010. multiculturalism, I think it was, we're going to change the face of Europe. So they did it anyway. And they told you straight to your face. They've all had an agenda. And now we've cottoned on to it. The idea now is to make out that we're absolutely, completely intolerant because we've figured out their plan. We've figured out what's going on. It's not a conspiracy theory. That has been proven as well. And that, you know, and I think what they thought, and they may be right, what they thought was by the time it got to this stage, it'd be too late. And the way that Starmer's been carrying on without a care in the world makes me worry. What do they know? Does Starmer know that it is too late? Do they already know we're past the tipping point? Do they know something we don't? Or is it just pure fucking arrogance that makes him act the way he does? I truly don't know. I hope it's not too late. I have to live my life, regardless of what I told you earlier on about how I feel like we might be fucked. I don't know that. That's just a feeling, and that's not facts. So I have to live my life as though that we do have a chance. I owe it to myself and to my fellow Brit to act as though we have a chance until I have clear evidence that we don't. And I don't have that clear evidence. And at the same time, you know, again, I've got no disrespect for what anybody else does with their vote, their time, their politics, their party. It's a personal thing. Always has been. I don't like this public humiliation of people for their politics. But for me personally, yeah, you know, if there's a chance to vote for a right-wing, all-in-one party that doesn't need a coalition, that doesn't need to make these compromises, I think we're in an age where, at the moment, compromise could be the death of what we're trying to achieve. Compromise could be, you know, along the lines with tolerance, yeah? Words that have been taken way out of the original context, words that have been taken way past their original meaning, words that have been misused, disused, so that crimes against this population could be committed. And I think that any more compromise or appeasement is the death of this country. So seeing someone like Rupert Lowe come out and be unapologetic is important to me. We need that. And in his unapologetic statements, where is the racism? Where is the bigotry? Where is the centrist politics? Where is the leftist politics? Where's the far right politics? All absent. That, to me, at the moment, sounds like a safe bet then. So, at the moment, like, yeah, I'm with it. And that's where, again, because I don't know for a fact we're fucked, it's just a feeling. Or it's just, you know, I've got no numbers to back that up. So while there's hope, I'm going to do my duty and try and support it and try and get the word out if that's what it takes. Because this isn't just about my political preferences anymore. And then I think that's what everybody's realised. I think that's why everybody's mobilising. This isn't just about your political preferences anymore. This is about your preservation. This is potentially about your survival. It sounds dramatic. Sounds like I'm trying to up the ante, be hyperbolic. Yeah, get some views, some subscribers. I get it. I fucking get it. But let's call it survival, because as I said on many videos now, any other group would be protected. In any other country or any other set of countries, they would be protected. We're not, because of all the, you know, colonial bullshit and all this other stuff, and because it's, you know, I part of somebody's plan. Exactly whose, I don't know. So yeah, if someone's prepared to stand up and protect the people of this country, then I'm in with them. And it needs to be separated from all these other stupid words that they used and be looked at as preservation. You tried to preserve the Native Americans, tried to preserve pretty much so many countries around the world and so many ethnicities, minorities. Everybody stands up for the minorities, even if they are made up. Oh, I identify with a grapefruit today. Let's protect that person. Yeah? I feel like a 3-year-old Thai girl today. I'm a 50-year-old man. Okay, you can do that. Yeah, we support you fully. I feel like a Brit. Racist? What the fuck? I feel like this is my home country and I don't want to be displaced. You fucking racist scumbag, bigot, Nazi scum. What? But did you bugger up? Do you know what I mean? It's like, what? It's not even two-tier. It's completely, like that, isn't it? It's completely fucked. So, having good faith arguments, good faith politics with so many of these people is not possible. They're too far gone. So compromise is something you can only do when you're dealing with somebody who can be rational and make compromises that make sense. These people don't want compromises, they want absolute control. So I've got no problem with voting for someone that's absolutely got no compromise in them whatsoever. Seriously. That may sound a bit hardline, but I think we need a bit of hardline right now. Not dictatorship, nothing like that, just hardline. Anyway, let me catch up with you guys. Yeah, I think you're right, Dave. Doing as much as he can without overstretching himself. And I think that's right, because he's only, I mean, what is it? 5-6 weeks? So he's in the time, I mean, he's already beaten the Conservative Party with the members and that. I don't want to harp on about that, but that is a big deal. So in the time, he's done a massive, massive amount. And a lot of it has been done really by the people spreading the word. We need to look past Rupert. We need to look at the ones who's training up there, the ones who will make or break. Yeah, you could very, very well be right there. That's a good point to make. Sorry, trying to... Hey, Vin. Sorry, mate. Didn't see you there, buddy. Hope you're okay, buddy. Thanks for that, Vin. I see what you did there. Thanks, buddy. Trying to catch up. Yeah, sorry, I know I went a little bit off track in the middle there, like I said, but I sort of lost my track a little bit. But I sort of got a little bit, I remembered part of it back towards the end there, so I apologise if it went a little bit shallow in the middle. I was going to just stop it there, and then I sort of remembered. I'm so glad the pennies dropped, especially highlighted in the Graham Moore stuff. Don't want to harp on about the numbers, but we will with a smile. We will all smile at it though. Yeah, absolutely. I thought they'd already beat the Tories. I thought they'd gone past it. Because at first the announcement was that they were coming up on it, and then I thought they'd beaten it pretty much the same day or next day. Am I wrong about that? I thought they'd gone past it. Anyone confirm or deny? Either way, no small fucking achievement. Nobody else has managed to do it. So, massive achievement. So, you know, again, it doesn't win an election, but it's a great sign. Like I say, that means you're appealing to people outside of the movement. You're appealing more to the mainstream. I need to go and attend to my cat. He's got epilepsy, and he's running around the house, and he doesn't look like he's enjoying himself, which means I could be about for him to have a fit. So I need to get some medication in him now. So, yeah, I need to go, guys, right? I'll catch you soon. Love you all. Thanks for listening to me. Sorry I drifted off. I'll catch you soon. Tom Fury, Zero News, calling it a day for now.